Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. All right, so can we address the elephant in the room or the new face in the room? Sheree. See, this is the thing. I know a lot of people filter their photos, so I really don't go by Instagram because I know people are really relying on filters and they will change their face, their body in a heartbeat. There's one thing for you just to do a little, you got a scratch on your face and you want to just take the scratch away. But we know how people use filters. We know. I know how some of y'all use filters. Girl, I know. Right? So that one of my things is, girl, I don't do the whole filters. I don't do any of that because, girl, how I look is how I look. And when I bump into some of y'all in public, I don't want y'all talking about, girl, Rodney look completely different. No, he don't. Girl, this is my skin, this is my face, this is how I look. When I post pictures here and there on Instagram, that's how I look. Ain't no filter, ain't nothing going on. That's the picture that I took. Okay. I saw a picture of Sheree online, and it was her confessional look. And I didn't pay it no mind because I was like, girl, this is a picture online. I know it's a picture of her confessional look, right? But nonetheless, it was still a picture. And I'm like, girl, Sheree don't look like that. And I've also noticed that I had a conversation with my sister, my biological sister, about a lot of photos that we do see of Sheree. They're heavily altered, heavily filtered. And then when you see Sheree, the pictures that you see of Sheree online don't look like Sheree. But when you see Sheree, like even Sheree now in season, whatever season this is, you could tell she probably had a little tweaking here and there, but she still looks like Sheree. She kind of just improved. Baby, when they showed Sheree's confessional look with that purple top on, I said, Harpo, who this woman? I don't know what Sheree done to her face. It looks a mess. It's not good. I understand that we are all aging and we don't look like we still 18, right? And I get it. You want to look your best. I'm all here for it. But it comes to a point where you're going to have to know when to stop. It's one thing for Sheree to go get a brand new set of teeth. I'm not mad at it. When I hit 50, 55, I'm probably going to get me a brand new set too. Okay? I'm not mad at a little filler. I'm not mad at a little Botox, right? Because I'm thinking about getting Botox too. And just because I think I'm getting it, don't mean that it's right. I'm just saying that I don't think there's anything wrong with improving yourself. But when you start to look like a whole new person, and when you start to look like a mess, then Houston, we have a problem. Sheree did not look good in that new confessional. It looked like she got a hold to some bad stuff. It looked like that was supposed to be. It looked like somebody done put some Fix-A-Flat in her face. It looked like she went to one of the girls in a basement. It looked like Sheree went and got a Groupon deal. I don't like it. Sheree is a gorgeous woman. You cannot take that away from her. But Sheree, you are messing up your face. You need to stop. And you need to, whatever you got done to your face, you need to go reverse it. I hope it's worn off by now. Because that confessional look with that purple top on was not hitting. Anyways, um, Sheree goes to some um I forgot, holistic place, um to take a different route as before having, I guess she doesn't want to have surgery on her fibroids. Um it was what it was. The lady, I thought that lady with the short hair, she was so pretty. Um Marlo is talking to her. I guess is that her assistant, her manager? I forgot what she was to Marlo, but she's talking to a friend, and Marlo is saying, was the guy who she went on a date with sent her flowers, and she was like, he picks out good flowers. Girl, I'm not trying to nitpick, and maybe I am. Girl, he sent you a bouquet of roses. Girl, if they make the most simple flowers, girl, I could see if you had really got you an old nasty, nasty, like some flowers we had never seen. Maybe not even just never seen, but just something that's not so generic, right? But girl, he sent you a bouquet of roses. Girl, okay. I put Marlo ain't worried about that man. Sonya is having a charity event for Mommy Nation. The goal is to raise $50,000. She just found out that the auctioneer um, caught COVID, and so she needs to find someone else to, do the bidding. So her friend, I think that was her assistant also. I can't remember the title of these folks. Don't girl. First of all, the friend is pretty. Girl, doesn't that friend look like doesn't Sonya's friend, the one who she was talking to, look like Riley? Go back and watch the episode. She looks like Riley, Candy's daughter. Anyways, the friend says she suggests Kenya. Kenya does have a good personality. I know some of y'all don't like Kenya. It is what it is, girl. But Kenya does have a good personality, and she showed that she could do it at the end. Anyway, so she calls Kenya and she asks Kenya, would she mind, hosting the event, being the auctioneer? And Kenya says, yeah, but she also says in her confessional, girl, this is your second time. Girl, this is your second time asking me to do you a favor. Girl, you got one more time. Past that, you're going to have to get with my agent. Because, girl, I don't work for free. I know that's right. Kenya has decided to shoot a Kenya Moore hair care commercial. I don't know if the commercial um, girl made it off the editing floor or not. I don't know. Because I would have hoped that if they finished the commercial, or I guess if she liked the final product, that we would have saw the commercial in this episode. Because we've seen, like, when Dr. Jackie on Married to Medicine had her not little, but had her skincare product, right? They showed her commercial during the episode. So I don't know. I don't know. She brings out Brooklyn. Her and Brooklyn are dressed alike. I thought it was so cute. Brooklyn clearly loves the camera. As soon as they said dance, Brooklyn, girl, mama got to twirling and spinning and twirling and spinning. It was so cute. Girl, so Kenya's new man, Roy. I think his name Roy. Roy is very handsome. I love the way he talked too. I said, "Oh, come on, Muhammad Aladdin." Yes, ma'am. Girl, so he come in, girl. Roy is sexy. Roy brought food for everyone, girl, and also to promote his business, girl. You ain't fooling nobody, Roy. But okay, girl, it was nice. I'm not gonna pick. Girl, I feel like I'm picking today. I'm not gonna pick, but it was nice. But I also get what you're trying to do too, girl. It's Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let me go ahead and just promote my. It ain't no such thing as it's too much promotion. Even though I did hear that he has a very successful chain of restaurants. So, he doesn't really need the promotion, but girl, like I said, it ain't no such thing as too much promotion, girl. So he comes in, girl. I said, "Oh, girl, here we go." I don't know how this is gonna work. I got real nervous because I said, "Girl, all I need is for that man who's trying to take Kenya's money to see this." And I know the people gonna have something to say because Kenya introduced Roy to Brooklyn as she should have. Girl, Brooklyn is what? Girl, Brooklyn don't know who that man. I could see it. I could see if Brooklyn was 15, and then you bringing all types of strange men around, girl. As far as Brooklyn, no, girl, I don't know. I don't know who that man is. But I also could see that crazy Mark Daly seeing this, and the simple fact that they're at this current time in real time, still going through the motions of their divorce. I could see him watching the show and seeing Roy come to, I think his name is Roy, right? Come to the set and speak to Brooklyn and say bye to Brooklyn and him have a fit. and just that it just caused even more chaos and confusion. So I don't have an issue with Kenya doing it, but I also a part of me feels like because she's going through what she's going through with that nooka, that girl, maybe you should have waited for that because, honey, girl, I guess we'll find out in the next 24, 48 hours. I don't know. Drew, Drew's sister mom. I'm not gonna say what one of y'all said in my comment section because I never thought this until one of y'all said it, and when y'all said it, I thought it. Anyways, so Drew's sister, her sister, I get such through my television screen. I think her name is Allison, right? I can't remember the sister's name. She gives me such great energy. She really, really does. She just seems like a really sweet woman. Um, she used to be in an abusive relationship. She started at 22 years old. She started having nightmares. And I guess that, not I guess, but I don't know if it was other things too that played a part in her kind of having a breakdown. Um, but she said she's doing a whole lot better now. She just seems like a really sweet. She seems like the, girl, I hate to say it, but no, I don't hate to say it. She seems like the complete like, you know how we see Drew and Drew just gives you like fake, phony, right? Her sister doesn't give me that at all. Um, Listen, I understand it. I'm not gonna say and act like I don't. I understand that when you get married, like that's supposed to be your new family. I guess if you're going according to what people say, the word or whatever. That's supposed to be your new family. Your wife, husband comes before anybody. That's your family, right? But I also feel like sometimes people can take advantage of someone who thinks that way. So all I'm trying to say is this: I think that it is absolutely sad that Drew allowed Ralph to not allow her sister to come to their home for 3 years. Now, I don't know if she would lost contact with her sister or if the sister just wasn't able to come to their house. Like, I don't care if you go to her house. I don't care if you go meet her at Chili's, but she ain't coming here because the sister clocked Ralph's tea a long time ago. And what she said was true. So it's like you have allowed, I know that's your husband, girl, but you have allowed your husband to probably cause a little chaos and confusion within your relationship with your sister because your sister clocked his tea. And you know to this day that she clocked his tea because even when Drew was on Watch What Happens Live the other night, she didn't say it, but she said it without saying it that Ralph is controlling and he does manipulate. And that's exactly what your sister said. So it's just like, girl, y'all gotta be careful sometimes. I know these be y'all husbands and y'all wives and all that good stuff. And girl, my man, my man, my man. And sometimes some of y'all do have a good man. But sometimes, a lot of the time, some of y'all don't. Girl. And when your family tell you stuff, girl, you better listen. So now you went this entire time or 3 years without your sister being able to come to your home because the man who you was with, he is a mess. And she probably knew he was a mess based off of her past experiences with men or that man who abused her. But nonetheless, she wasn't lying. She wasn't wrong. The sister was right. That's the gag. Anyways, but she's there now. It is what it is. Hopefully the sister is doing well. I like the sister. I really, really do. She seems like a really sweet woman. Um, the OG dinner. I've seen people online saying that they want Deshaun back. Can we put a nail in the coffin? Deshaun said two words. I've been telling y'all, Deshaun got the boot after the first season for a reason. We don't want Deshaun Snow back. Girl, we didn't want her in the first time around. Girl, she seems like a real sweet woman in real life, but girl, everybody ain't meant for reality TV. Girl. Anyways, the OG dinner. Lisa, y'all homegirl Kate, y'all homegirl Kim. Y'all know I'm not here for Kim Zolciak. Sheree and Deshaun Snow. They meet up. Um, can I say something? Girl, I'm about to say something. Girl, does Lisa give you a little drunk tea? I don't know why Lisa Wu. Lisa Wu was bad. I'm not gonna take that away from Lisa, but Lisa Wu give me a little drunk jitter tea. Y'all, do y'all get that from Lisa? Or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm picking. I feel like I'm picking today. Yeah, I feel like I'm picking at everything. Girl, I slept the wrong way, honey. My neck hurt. Um, I just took some Advil. Hopefully it worked. Anyways, but yeah, I was just like, Lisa, give me a old school girl. Her breath smell like girl. Coat 45, Palmer Sun, girl OE, Huddy, girl MD 20 twin. Girl, y'all don't know about the MD 2020. Um, girl, nasty Fo Loco. Honey, I never got into Fo Locos now. Girl, I did used to drink MD 20. Um, girl, Palmer Sun, you know what I'm saying? But that's what she give me. Lisa give me like she got a Lisa will give me like she got a bottle, a pint, and her Chanel. That's what she give me. Lisa give me like she got her own nasty, just nasty brown. And she like she drink brown too. But she like she got her own nasty pint of Hennessy in her Chanel bag. Oh, girl, she do. Oh wait. Oh wait. Kim. Kim Kim is a liar. Kim ain't nothing but stunts and shows. Sheree tells Kim that she looks good. And then Kim says basically, well, my mom, one of the good things about the bitch, Kim not get along with her mama, um, is her genes. I, I said, hold on. I said, hold on. Sheree says you look good. And then you say one of the good things about your mom is her genes. Girl, no, one of the good things about your plastic surgeon. Girl, one good thing about the person who did those teeth. One good thing about Botox and fillers and anesthesia to go under to get your work done. Girl, your mom ain't got nothing to do with the way you look, Kim. Girl, that's all your plastic surgeon. That's all your anesthesia. That's all a scalpel. That's all a knife. Girl, that's all Botox. That's all fillers. That ain't got nothing to do with your mama. They got everything to do with the doctors who you let touch your body in your face, in your mouth. That's what I be talking about. Then she's in her line talking about her and Croy are doing just great. I know this episode was probably shot 7, 8 months ago. But girl, I'd be so confused like when y'all like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all be telling lies. Not y'all, but like just like how are you doing so great 7, 8 months ago? right? And then all of a sudden, girl, 2 months ago, girl, y'all filing for divorce, girl, fighting at the house, locking the doors, girl, can't call on the cops because you can't get into the restroom. Girl, like all types of stuff. Like Drew, this is the happiest we've ever been. And then 3 months down the line, honey, y'all run into the courthouse like you Sonia Richards Ross, girl, trying to see who can file divorce first. It be stuff like that. Instead of just saying, girl, we going through, girl, instead of, girl, we got into it the other day, but girl, we working through it. Girl, you know how marriage sometimes can be, child. Y'all just be lying. Not y'all, I'm talking about them. Sheree brings up going to Portugal, and she starts to say, I guess basically let them know who on the cast. Basically, that was Sheree's way of letting them know who's on the cast this season. Marlo, Kenya, and then of course Kim says, "Oh, that bitch is still alive. You don't touch the kids." Well, technically, if we want to be honest about it, if you go back and watch when Kenya got um Kim together, all Kenya did was repeat what Kim said. That's all she did. Kim got on the World Wide Web, girl, offering her daughter's throat for some John Legend tickets. Kenya was sitting there minding her business, talking about that man who had just swept her up, and girl, she didn't know 2-3 years down the line he was gonna try to steal her money. Girl, Kenya, girl. Girl sitting there talking about that man, and Kim wanted a problem with Kenya, and then Kenya answered the door. And all Kenya did was repeat what Kim had said online. And Kim had a fit. That's what happened. And you still mad about it, girl. 3-4 years down the line. I don't know why Kim Zolciak thinks that she can handle Kenya more. You cannot handle Kenya. Kenya got you together and had you having a nervous breakdown, turn up Nene's house, throwing glass, girl, breaking tables, and she sat there right across from Kim with her legs crossed. Kenya sat right across from Kenya. Kenya sat right across from Kim with her legs crossed. It was getting Kim together. Girl, Kim, you better leave Kenya alone. You ain't learn? See, that's the problem. Y'all don't be learning y'all lessons. Leave people alone. And then as soon as Kenya say something, the first thing people gonna say is, "Oh, she going below the belt." I can guarantee you, if Kenya come out and say something about what Kim said about her, the first thing people are gonna say is, "Kenya is going too low." Well, girl, you shouldn't have called her name. If you know that Kenya is gonna go low, then when she said Kenya, you should have just rolled your eyes and let Sheree just kept talking. Keep talking. Anyways, girl, Ed Hartwell, they was talking about, I guess Deshaun got a divorce after the show. Lisa got divorced after the show. You know, Ed Hartwell, he ain't shit. In case y'all didn't know, Ed, Lisa's old husband, he got a baby with Rudy. Keisha Knight Pulliam. I think that's her last name. From the Bill Cosby show. Yeah, you know, girl, he got her too. He got Rudy too. They have a child together. I forgot if a boy or a girl, but nonetheless, they have a child together. Bitch, remember when Ed was on that trek? Girl, this is old school. Girl, I'm an ass man. Girl, remember when Ed was on that treadmill? Girl, which Ed body was sickening. Ed ain't shit, but bitch, Ed was the one to me back in the day. That Ed was fine as hell, handsome, body like 100. I said, oh, this thing is fine. That's old school Housewives. Some of y'all wasn't around then, girl. And then Sheree started talking about Martell being a good guy. We're not going down that road. Sherry, and Sonya. Sherry, which is that her name? Sonya's sister, the one who does her hair, is frustrated. She's frustrated because Sonya never really tells her schedule. I guess she just kind of assumes that Sherry is going to be free and like I need my hair done, so basically you need to do my hair today. Sherry is basically she doesn't like that Sonya just assumes that she has nothing else going on, right? I have my kids, I have to get Ducey also together, right? I gotta get my kids together. And then you just act like I ain't got nothing going on. Now, girl, I look at this from two different. I look at this through two different lenses. The first lens is the sister is right. Stop taking me for granted, acting as if I don't have nothing else going on. You don't know what my schedule is for today, and you just assume that I'm supposed to just drop everything and just run at your beck and call. Through the other lens, this is no tea, no shay. What do the sister got going on though? Now I know she got kids, but see, this is what I'm saying, right? It's too many people in that house for anybody to be complaining about kids. While yes, there are 3 kids in that house, you also got Sonya, you got Ross. Well, never mind. We're gonna take Ross off the list because Ross live in Austin. You got Sonya, you got Sherry, you got Sherry's husband, you got the mama, you got the daddy. Now I don't know if Sherry got another job and she has clients, other clients that I don't know. I guess I need to, like, I'm not trying to say it's right for Sonya to just think that, girl, you should drop everything. But I mean, I need to know what Sherry's schedule is. I need to know, Sherry, do Sherry got a job? Or is Sonya pretty much taking care of everybody in the house? Now, if Sherry said, baby, I have other clients, then I would say, oh, okay, so she work. But if Sherry don't have no other clients, then girl, and you living in her house, and I get you have kids, there's too many grown people living in a house for people to be stressed. That's how I feel. Maybe because I don't have no kids. I could see if it was just Sherry and her husband. But girl, it's Sherry, the husband, and you got your mom and your daddy. And I feel like if you said, okay, mom and dad, I need y'all to watch the kids, son, you need me to go do her hair. I don't know. I just feel like it's too many grown people in that house. But because Sonya ain't stressing out. Sonya ain't stressing out. Sonya said, girl, what I'm stressed out for, girl, all y'all grown people living in this house, I wish I would be stressed out. I just want to know what the sister do. Because like I said, through one lens, I get it. You don't want people to take advantage of you and act like you ain't got nothing, going on. But girl, do you got something going on? No tea, no shade. Do you have something going on, Sister Sherry? Is that why Sonya basically kind of comes at you through a, girl, I need you to do my hair because she know you ain't got nothing going on. So girl, what's the problem? Girl, go tell mom and daddy to watch the kids while you do my hair. Is that what Sonya is coming from? Because we know your husband ain't got no job. Because your husband quit his job because he said it was basically a job for a woman. Girl, y'all, it's a lot going on in that house, honey. But Sonya starts crying because I think Sonya does feel a little bad because at the end of the day, the truth is, with everything I just said, you don't want to ever make people feel like you take them for granted, right? And that, girl, the world revolves around you. So if Cherie, whatever her name is, feels as though she's being taken for granted, then maybe if it'll make her feel better, Sonya needs to start just, hey, Sherry, you know, I need you to pencil me in for Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. right? Maybe that's what Sherry wants. Sherry just wants you to come to her and just be like, "Hey, girl, can you do my hair on Monday? I got something to do. I also have another event on Tuesday. Can you touch me up? And then Friday, I need you to do my hair. And then Saturday, can you do me a touch up too?" You know, Kenya, the Mommy Nation event. Kenya is bothered by the seating arrangement. She's bringing her friend Akila. I mean, I get it. Basically, girl, if I'm having a plus one, don't be trying to separate me from my plus one. But Kenya also knows, girl, you not supposed to, but girl, if I'm sitting you at the table with the cast, then girl, your plus one gonna have to just sit behind you. That's probably what it was. How it was probably. That's probably how they were doing the seating arrangement. All the cast at the table, girl. No tea, no shade. Akila, I think that's her name. Kenya's friend that came. Girl, we've seen her a couple of times, and I don't think she's too involved to the point where, girl, they need to make space for her. Like, at least Courtney, like, Courtney is involved, right? You know, Courtney been, she got shit popping episode one. Akila, girl, we don't know who this lady is. She can't sit at the table behind you. But I also get it, girl. That's your plus one, and you don't want to be separated from your plus one. It is what it is. Um, Kenya was like an hour late. Unacceptable. Girl, you don't order this too small ass dress. You know your big ass couldn't fit it. Now, girl, what it comes down to is Kenya did a stunt that I done pulled. Girl, you ordered this too small ass dress. I done ordered these too small ass pants. I done convinced myself I'm gonna lose 10 pounds in a week before they come so I can wear them when I go out of town this weekend. Girl, the pants come, I can't get them over my goddamn kneecaps, and now I'm pissed off. Kenya ordered this too small ass dress. She knew she wasn't gonna be able to lose that the extra inches before the goddamn the thing, and now she over there, girl, trying to add fabric to the dress and get it taken out. Yeah. And now you're an hour late. Sheree gets a Mommy Nation award. I thought that was random. I'm not gonna lie. Sheree and Sonya are friends. I get it, but I still thought that award was so random. Y'all looked at that was a random ass award. I think girl Sheree. Okay, girl, I guess. The goal was 50K. Kenya said we're gonna make it 100K. Girl, it's 50K sitting at this table. I said, I know that's right. Girl, I said, girl, I was a little nervous, because sometimes the girls on Atlanta act like they ain't got no money. But they raised $78,000. Again, Sonya's goal was 50. Kenya said we're gonna make it 100, but they raised 78. I think that's great. I thought it was cute when Candy and Mayetta started tapping each other's paddles like, I was laughing my ass. I thought that was funny. I thought it was a cute scene. I thought it was a good episode. I know some of y'all really not here for Atlanta this season. I'm here for Atlanta. Um, I think that, and I've said this before, and I'm gonna say it again. I think that people have forgotten what Atlanta was supposed to be about, which is supposed to be about petty arguments, just like rich people, rich women arguing over stuff that really is dumb to us, but girl, they be dead ass serious about. I think we went down this road of like scandal, scandal, scandal. That's the only thing that people really find entertaining. Girl, I'm okay with this season. I was okay with the trailer, with the mid-season trailer too. It was cute to me. I, I think a lot of people, even though I feel like some people don't want to admit it, they want to see another Erica Jane and Tom scandal. They want to see another Phaedra and Portia accusing Candy and Todd of what they accuse Candy and Todd of. They want to see another Jen Shaw or Teresa and Joe Judice. But I like this season. Um, and that was pretty much it. That was it. Yeah, that was it. They raised the money. I thought it was cute. Um, did Akila Kenya's friend? Did she do? Let me say something. I ain't got no money. But I ain't trying to be on no show. Girl, acting like I got something either. If Akila, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Akila, if her friend, if Kenya's friend didn't donate, don't bring her back. At least Courtney donated 25,000. Girl, at least Courtney donated 2,500. Girl, because the most I could have did was 75. Girl, 75. Woohoo! I might can do 100. Maybe. We pushing it. I can do 125. Girl, y'all pushing it. Y'all pushing it. I'm definitely not doing no 2,500. And hell no to 5,000. I'm sorry. Y'all trying to pay rent and shit. I can buy somebody a little comforter set, a bed in a bag. You pay for the apartment and I pay for the bed in the bag. I can't, and I won't do it with my money. Shout out to all the girls who was paying for the people rent. Girl, it would have been a crew. It would have been a group of us over there. Girl, y'all pay for the rent. Girl, we're gonna pay for the bed in the bag. We're gonna get a couple of utensils, some cups, some plates. Girl, a few throw pillows. Girl, we can probably put together and get a little futon for the living room. But girl, we not handing out $5,000. Not today. Yeah, not today, Jose. Anyways, girl, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye.